I can see it. That's the castle of Ovis.
In sight it may be, but there is still a ways to go.
I guess we are not yet close enough to tell how they fare.
I am afraid not, Your Highness.
Then we should keep moving.
Yes, let us press on.
Your Highness! Garvel of the Arms Stealers Guild is here and seeks an audience with you.
Garvel, you say?
How would you have us proceed, Your Highness?
I shall see him. Allow no others to enter.
As you wish, Your Highness.
It's been quite some time, Princess Lucielle.
You need not suffer such formalities with me.
All right, we'll do this the usual way then. As you can imagine, I'm not here to sell you weapons.
Yes, I assume that to be the case.
That ring of yours, I don't suppose you feel like leaving it in my care?
This ring?
Don't misunderstand me. If you don't like where this is going, feel free to send me on my way.
What is it that you scheme?
I'm not the one who's doing the scheming. Gernsback is.
Gernsback, you say?
The one and only.
You mean to say that this request comes from Heinler?
It certainly does. Seems they're ready to go to any lengths to ensure your safety.
And you believe that? Thinking I would willingly entrust this ring to you?
Not at all. There's no way you would part with the ring now that you finally got your hands on it.
I do not know what you allude to. I am the Princess of Ovis.
I've met Princess Lucielle plenty of times. And not just for the sake of selling weapons. I'm the one who keeps her informed when it comes to the activities of the great houses. But you wouldn't know that now, would you?
There's something most peculiar about this conversation. It does not add up.
It most certainly does not. There may be something far more sinister afoot than I had feared.
Don't go getting the wrong idea. I have no intention of bringing your little world down around you.
Then, what is it you want? Your desires are but a haze to me.
As it stands, Rundal is on its way to unifying Ardra and becoming its undisputed ruler. And that's the one thing I don't want to come to pass.
Because you will no longer be able to ply your trade in weapons?
That's right.
In other words, You would like to see Rundal wiped from these lands.
Wiped away without a trace. Once we're done here, I'm going to run from the castle.
Run? To what end would you need to do so?
In order to make it look like I have that ring of yours. I imagine Heindler would be left with little choice but to hunt me down. Acquiring the ring would take away Jaden's reason for invading Ovis, after all.
That will not work as you wish it to. As long as I have this ring, Jaden will never relent in his assault.
Gernsback seems to have his hopes set on me acquiring it. But I'm under no illusion of that happening. And even so, here I am.
Which brings us to the question of why.
You can stop playing innocent with me.
Very well. I take it you want to isolate Rundal and have us strike at them, while you keep Heindler distracted.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, Ovis still has another card up its sleeve, doesn't it? I know things, you see. All kinds of things. I'd say it's about time you put that card on the table. So, how about it?
Very well. We shall lend you our strength.
I like it when you're quick on the uptake.
I shall refrain on calling on the power of the ring for a time, in order to make it appear as if it is in your possession.
Good thinking.
Once you leave the castle, I suggest you make for the heart of the Eastern Forest.
I know the one. There's a clearing, right?
You shall find someone there who can aid you.
All right. The heart of the forest it is, then.
Are you truly sure you caught sight of Rundal troops?
No doubt about it. Their troops are spread out all over the area.
So they've managed to completely surround Ovis Castle.
As it stands, things are not going to improve for us.
I agree. Let us punch a hole in their lines and make for Ovis Castle.
Ready when you are.
Wow, aren't you all nice and relaxed? It's almost as if you're yet to realize we're in the middle of a war.
What did you just say?
Stand down. Lord Alon, is there something you wish to say?
Oh, am I not making myself clear? I was just thinking that it cannot possibly take this long to load one cannon onto a ship. And another thing. You, with the sour face.
I have a name. It's Resnick.
I've heard about you sneaking away from the battlefield. You're up to something, aren't you? I go off to take care of my own duties, only to come back and find the war effort at a standstill. Is it any surprise that you're being criticized? I'd expect a lot more discipline from soldiers fighting a war.
Elan, you are crossing the line.
King Jaden has great expectations of Heindler. We would like you to keep that in mind at all times.
How high and mighty?
Watch your tongue!
Great expectations of Heindler. Don't make me laugh. Do you have any idea what pain this assault brings King Oberon? He is forced to lay siege to the castle of his very own betrothed.
Enough of your prattling! Cease this at once! We are allies.
Perhaps this is for the best.
You cannot mean that.
Is this not what you had desired?
But if our armies are divided at a time like this...
Then what do you propose? This cannot be stopped.
What is the meaning of this?
My apologies, Your Highness.
We are at war, and yet you fight amongst each other. What is going on here?
We were simply whipping these lazy slugs into action.
Lazy slugs? You say this of the troops under my command?
Who else could I possibly be referring to?
It would be one thing if those words were directed at me alone. But to insult those who put their lives on the line in the name of their homeland? Take back your words, or my spear will not stop again.
This should be fun.
A most unexpected turn of events.
Of which there is no going back from.
I have one concern. Lady Elia is in Rundal Castle.
Indeed, we cannot leave her there. I shall go.
We are counting on you.
I understand. I shall spirit Lady Elia away from Rundal and accompany her to Heindler Castle.
Be swift.
I still can't fathom why King Jaden would depend on the likes of you for anything.
King Jaden sees all that must be seen. And it is for that reason he places his trust in Heindler.
It amazes me that you still fail to see you are but disposable pawns. The bloodline of the dragon, was it? I'll skin you and see for myself.
To mock my army is an act no different to spitting upon the sword of King Jaden. You will recant your insults.
The sword of King Jaden? In case you failed to notice, His Highness is a man of the gun. And besides, what do you think King Jaden would do if he found out you'd ran me through,
He might wish for my head, and I would gladly offer it to him.
What?
King Jaden is destined to unify the continent of Ardra and stand as its one true ruler. Should he desire my corpse as a cornerstone for his rule, so be it.
still your weapons! On my honor, I beseech you.
Lord Raldor. My people are not without fault in this. Lord Raldor, raise your head. The army of Heindler will continue the siege on Ovis Castle.
Curse that Raldor. We were but one blow away.
No. It merely means that the time is not yet upon us. Moore must be informed of this before she reaches Vrundal Castle. To me, Shinobi. Here. Make haste and deliver word to Moore. Tell her that the Alliance still holds and to return to us at once.
As you command.
What is this? It is almost as if water has been drained from the lake. Ramada, what happened here?
Had I not told you, Ovis is capable of flooding their surroundings of their castle at will, to keep their enemies at bay.
But now that water is receding, was this Jaden's doing, or...
King Mont.
In case you're wondering, it seems like it was Luciel's idea to drain the lake.
You are...
Huh. You showed up at just the right time.
What do you mean?
I almost forgot to introduce myself. The name's Garvel.
The headsman of the Arms Dealers Guild.
That's right. At your service.
Heindler soldiers.
Looks like they found us. May as well give them a thrashing while we're here.
What happened to Garvel?
I'm not sure. I guess he ran off.
Who might you be?
I am Mont, the King of Leonis. I have brought my forces at Dia's request.
Ah, we have been awaiting your arrival. Please, Your Highness, come this way.
King Mont, you have my deepest gratitude. I will never forget the debt we owe you.
I'm glad we made it here in time.
Well meant, King Mont.
May I ask why you drained the water around the castle?
We received word that Rundal planned to mount a siege cannon on their ship.
The castle would not be able to endure fire from such a weapon.
And so you were forced to drain the water.
That is correct.
Draining the water does not serve only us, however. The forces of Rundal and Heindler will soon assail our walls. It is truly miraculous that you arrived before that happened.
There is another thing you should know. We encountered Garvel of the Arms Dealers Guild nearby. What would the headsman of the guild be doing here in the middle of the war?
Well...
Allow me to explain. The truth of the matter is,
So, we're expected to take down Rundal while he leads Heindler on a fool's hunt.
Garvel said we had arrived at just the right time. This must be what he spoke of.
So what about this last resort of yours?
We cannot speak of it yet, for that is the nature of such a recourse.
I knew it! Mont!
Camilo, and Elzarel as well.
It has been some time, Your Highness.
What are you doing here?
We are here to lend aid to Ovis, of course.
Where's Machérie?
She remains in Hourne Castle. We are concerned with the movements of the Sanctum.
I do not believe the Sanctum will pose you any problems.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Oh, it is but a feeling.
But this plan, will it really work? If Garvel fails to draw Heindler's forces away from here...
I see a light in the darkness. But light does not always reveal good things.
Sacrifices such as Garvel matter not to me. We shall see Rundal crushed, no matter what methods we must employ.
What is it?
I bring a message from Lord Gernsback.
Speak.
The Alliance still holds. Return to us at once.
Could it be? That altercation failed to escalate?
Yes, my lady. King Oberon resolved the situation shortly after your departure.
Is that so?
Lady Moore.
Lady Elia bears deep-rooted hatred for Jaden. Stars in the sky,
Reveal to me how I should best guide that hatred.
Lady Moore, if I am not needed, I shall return.
You have done well, but there is no need for you to return to Gernsback.
Then what do you require of me?
Your death.
What?
Unaware of the message from Gernsback, I continued my course to Rundal Castle. Yes, this will do nicely. Alaya will serve my purpose to bring down Rundal and herald the demise of Jaden.
So you're the ones. Imprisoned by Rundal after they tore your homeland from you. You needn't despair anymore. I will see you freed from this place. Just stay strong for me a little longer.